The mental health houses are based. They can range anywhere from a regular suburb 3-bedroom 2-bath house that's converted into a mental retardation halfway house, to an apartment complex, to the old-fashioned flop house.
Well, it's real hard to just speak generally about them because every one of them is a different facility. Some are legitimately trying to provide a service that is needed in the community, while others have taken that need for service and turned it into an opportunity for profit, for abuse, and those are what we really have got to work hard to try to identify and figure out what we can do.
Of course, some of them need to be closed down if they're not really taking care of the clients. Like I said, the clients pay you a fee. You're supposed to give them back what you say that you're supposed to give them. They're signing over to their checks, and they're not really giving the people what they deserve. That's not good.
Well, and the worst ones sometimes it might be because of code violations, it might be because of filth or litter or storage or whatever might be there. But to me, the worst ones are the properties we go in where there are people are there, and you can tell, especially after talking to some of them, that they have some sort of mental handicap, and they're just usually standing, leaning on the walls. Sometimes they try to talk to you, and when you ask them questions about things, they just, are almost begging for a way out. Sometimes they are almost brainwashed into thinking that where they are is great, and you'll ask them more questions. Go look, and their pillow will be a black piece of cloth that they've been sleeping on for the past several months. They won't have a bathroom to go to in some circumstances, and sometimes they're in places where their food source is locked up, and they can't just go get a drink of water. They have to get permission. Sometimes the people who are there to give permission aren't there.
Very, very difficult, because it takes most of your time. You have to be devoted. You have to really want to do this type of work. I think my home works very well is because I do spend a lot of time here. The people know me. They call me Mama Diane or Granny, whatever they want to call me, because I've been doing it for so long, and I guess I'm bossy. I tell them what to do, when to go take the baths, when to brush your teeth. Most of them do not have parents, so I am their guardian. They look for me, they have confidence in me, and we just share bonds with each other. And I think if most of the operators will keep that in mind, they will have a successful building. Their building will be clean. They care.
A lot of times they call because they're not being cooperative. Well, being cooperative doesn't have a thing to do with being APOUD, where I can actually make an arrest and put you into a hospital. It's wasting our time on these calls. Where's the guys in the white jacket in the truck or the van to stand there and take your excitable person to? I'm assuming you have another facility that is more capable of dealing with an excitable person. Being as 1,000 cops short as we are, we have a finite amount of resources with a lot of responsibility that we have to take our finite resources and aim them towards crime fighting. This isn't crime fighting. It ties us up.
These people need me here. I feel that they really do, and I feel that this is, just because they're poor, why can't they deserve something good? I'm not going to say I don't lose my wig, but I'll take time and I put it back on, because they have me running here and there and everywhere. But we all come to a communication, and we're just a family. But I enjoy it. I don't know of no other place that I would rather be than to be here with them. You have your good days, you have your bad days. We get in the car, we go for ice cream. It's lovely. It really is.
And it affects not just the people, but it affects the property owners. It affects the property owners that are in this business trying to do the right thing as well. When now they're sort of, even by some of the work that we've done, this shadow is cast that all the facilities out there are bad, and that's just not the case either.
I I got into this for a friend of mine. She said, Diane, boy, this is the business that you can make a lot of money. I said, oh, really? I'm still waiting for that to happen.
It's for the people that are in these facilities. I mean, I believe one of our roles as a city entity is to, at least represent or help the people that can't help themselves, and those are the people that are more often than not in these facilities.